Hi, friend. Thanks for joining me. My name is Angie, and I'm going to assist you in guiding you into a restful sleep. I've had many requests for a bedtime story, so here goes. Join me as we go on a journey into outer space. A lot of us struggle to fall asleep due to mental or physical things we are going through. Having a restful sleep improves your health and well-being. Before we begin, make sure that you get as comfortable as you can to fall asleep. If you need a minute, just pause this meditation and come back when you are ready. Once you are comfortable, I want you to just notice your breath. Notice if you're breathing shallow and fast or slow and steady. Just notice. Don't change anything. Before we go on our journey, we'll do a quick body scan to notice if you are holding any tension in your body. You will start at your feet and slowly work your way up to your head. I will allow you a few minutes to do this. In your mind's eye, work your way up all the way through your body, noticing if an area is tense. When you do notice an area of tension, breathe in, and when you breathe out, see that area melting towards the surface you are lying on. I will come back in a few minutes to give you a gentle reminder to come back to your breath. Begin now. This is your gentle nudge to remind you if your mind has wandered that it's okay. Just acknowledge your thoughts and see them going into the night sky like a shooting star. Now bring your attention back to your breath. Take a few deep breaths in, first filling up your belly and then your upper chest. On your breath out, deflate your upper chest and then your belly, pulling your belly button back towards your spine. Do a few of these on your own. Make sure these are deep breaths, allowing your body to fill up and expel as much air as you can. Begin now. That's great. Now just breathe regularly. Feeling the ebb and flow of your belly, rising and falling with ease. Bring your awareness to the surface you are lying on. Feel your body connecting with the surface under you. In your mind's eye, look up towards your ceiling. Now imagine you can see through your ceiling all the way up onto the night sky. You can see the stars in a glow of a half moon. Breathe into the sky above you and start to feel your body floating. You can see you are starting to float out of your bed towards the sky. Very slowly and steadily. Look back down and you can see your house or building you are in, and you are sleeping soundly in your bed. It feels safe and comfortable. Come with me as I guide you through the stars and universe. Just follow my voice. Before we begin our journey, imagine you're sitting inside a comfortable, small aircraft built just for you. And you have your own controls to move faster or slower, up or down, or sideways, or even upside down if you're feeling adventurous. Or you can even come to a complete stop in the sky. You have control and are protected by the aircraft. Now that you are settled, follow my voice. Come this way, up and up and up to the stars you see up in the sky. You are floating through some clouds which look fluffy but disperse around you as you go through them. You are now through all of the clouds, and it's an expansion of clear sky and stars. You have control and can move around with ease as if you were flying. And you can also be still as if you were in control of gravity. You are safe. For a moment, stop and be still and look down and see your house or place that you live in. You can see your neighborhood. Floating higher and getting further away, you can now see the whole town or city. Going up further, everything gets smaller, and you can now see all the states or provinces. Getting further up, expanding past the edge of Earth, and see the circular shape of Earth with colors of green and blue. Look at the beauty of our planet where we live. Imagine all the people down there in the towns and cities and countries. Now just stay still here, floating in your spaceship, and take a couple of deep breaths here, just taking all the beauty in. It's time to continue our journey through the universe. Follow my voice, up and up. You start to hear a humming sound as you go further and further up towards the other planets in the solar system. It's the sound of the universe, a low hum. This hum feels very comforting. You look around and see the stars getting bigger and brighter, and you're beginning to see the shape of a planet that appears to be the red, dusty planet of Mars. We are going to travel to Mars and land on the planet. Remember, you are protected from any elements of changes in the atmosphere inside your spaceship. Begin to travel towards that red planet, going faster and getting closer, and you see it getting bigger and bigger as you get closer. As we get closer, you can see some areas are like the desert with red dust, and some areas have polar ice caps, canyons, very familiar to Earth. We are going to land in the desert area. You are getting closer and closer. With control, you start to approach landing with ease. You are slowing down and about to touch the surface. Down, down. And as you touch the ground, you see red desert dust fly up around you. As your aircraft touches down and lands, you get ready to put on your gravity helmet and suit. We're going to exit the aircraft and explore the planet. Breathe in and out as you see yourself in your gravity suit, ready to exit your aircraft. The door opens, and you are able to walk out protected by your suit. You take your first steps onto the planet. The gravity is less on this planet than Earth, so imagine yourself floating up, but able to come back down onto your feet. You take your first few steps on the planet and kind of gently bounce with control up and down as you take your steps. Every time your foot steps down, you hit the dust which floats up around you. It feels so light and floaty. Continue your journey on Mars, bouncing up and down. There is nothing but desert in this area, with no sign of anything living. It feels strangely peaceful, with gentle sounds of wind around you. Off in the distance, you start to see a different surface of ice caps and snow. Let's go check that out. Follow my voice. Each step you take on this planet is comparable to a mile on Earth. You are getting so close to the ice caps. You are protected by all the elements, and you don't feel any of the effects of the hot or cold. You are perfectly balanced in your spacesuit. You start to see the expanse of these frozen peaks. The red dust is slowly turning into ice, and you keep moving your way closer. Now, when you touch the ground, it is starting to feel harder beneath your feet, like ice. Again, you are protected by the cold in your suit. Let's keep going and see if we can find any ice on this part of the planet. These ice caps don't look exactly what we would have on Earth. The ground looks like there has been volcanoes, but with ice all over them. The surface of the ice is a bright, glowing blue, and it expands so far you can't see the end. The blue ice surface is glistening like tiny bright stars all the way as far as you can see. Everything is frozen, but it looks as though there may have once been life there. You continue bouncing across the ice as it crunches under your feet on every step. You see little small crystals of light glistening in the air coming off of the ice. It's all quite majestic. Looking across the way, you pause and take in the beauty of it all. Remember, you are very comfortable inside your suit. You decide to take a seat in the middle of the ice caps to appreciate all the beauty around you, even as simple as it is, with no signs of life around you other than yourself and my voice. You settle into a spot and lay down on top of the ice, your suit acting as a comfortable barrier between you and the cold. As you lay down, you look up. This planet has some similarities to Earth, but it's about half its size. It still looks somewhat like a sky, like we see on Earth, but slightly different. It has a pink glow to it. It's a haze made up of mostly carbon dioxide. It has a feeling like you're in some kind of fairy tale land in some other world. You lay there feeling so peaceful and calm, and breathe deeply in and out. As you breathe in, you slightly raise off the ground, and when you breathe out, you come back to the surface. It feels like you're underwater, or if you were scuba diving, breathing in and out in your scuba gear. It's all just so comforting. You lay here for a few more deep breaths in and out. On your last breath, you decide to start heading back towards Earth and get back to your sleeping body to enjoy the restful sleep you are having. You slowly take a deep breath in, which helps you rise back up onto your feet. You turn around and you can see the red glow of the desert part of Mars in the far distance. It's time to start making your way back to your ship. Breathing in and out, deeply and slowly, you bounce your way back towards the dusty part of the planet. You turn your head back and say goodbye to the beautiful ice caps and continue your journey. You have a nice slow rhythm, matching your breathing and walking almost like you are on autopilot, and it takes no effort. You finally reach the edge where it starts turning back into the dusty desert and can see your spaceship that was designed specifically for you sitting there waiting for your return. It has blue glowing lights under it that go on and off to the same rhythm as your breathing. The ship is part of you and can feel your return. You slowly climb back into your ship. The door closes, and you are now safe to take off your spacesuit. You get back into the driver's seat and get comfortable. The ship starts making a whirring sound as it's getting ready for takeoff. It slowly starts to rise, and you look down at the planet as you start going further and further away from it. Now that you are further away from Mars, you can clearly see the desert and the ice caps all together. It's such a beautiful sight. As you go up, you start to pick up speed, and suddenly you are back in outer space where you can see the bright, huge stars and other planets. You look behind you and see a planet with some beautiful rings around it and think, I need to come back here and check this one out sometime. I think this might be Saturn. With ease, you have control of your spaceship once again, and in the great distance, you can now see the little planet of Earth. Your thoughts are what drives your ship. You want to head back to Earth and back to your body so that you can sleep. So the journey begins. As you are approaching Earth, you are passing other beautiful planets and rock formations in the atmosphere. You begin to see Earth bigger with the green and blue colors all over. Then you start to see clouds again. As you pass through those, you see your city or town where you live. Getting closer, you see your neighborhood. Then finally, your house or where you live. And now you start to see through your roof and see yourself in your comfortable bed, sound asleep. You look so comfortable and can't wait to get back into bed. As you approach the roof of your home, the aircraft has disappeared and it's now just you floating gently and slowly through the roof, slowly approaching your body. And with so much comfort and ease, you float right back into your body. It feels so good to be back. You are having such a great sleep and can feel yourself getting the rest that you need. Take some deep breaths in and out. And fall into an even deeper sleep. It is now time to continue resting and enjoy the memories of the journey that you just took to Mars. We will continue on another adventure to another planet next time. Sleep well, friend. We will see you on our next journey.